Hey y'all, welcome back to Outdoors with No. Today we're gonna go do some crabbing, so hang on. Alright, got our hoagie for bait. Use this to reach out and grab the cork. And then we'll pull up the line and get the crab trap. Come on. Yeah, I might use it. What'd you say, 2?
Yeah.
All right, bait them up right here.
Put her out when you're ready.
Oh, look at that. It's like some kind of horseshoe, but it's like a needle. That's pretty cool. Gotta get him back in the water. Yep. So we got 14 crab traps to run.
Most of the ropes are longer. I got this longer rope for these end ones. That looks a little better there.
That's a good bit. Still got some bait in it. Smells delicious. Well, that one's got 3, is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, good.
Little clam comes up.
My uncle invited me and the wife over to run the crab traps and have a small crab boil. This is something that he does recreationally. It's not really a business, but he does have a commercial fishing license. So out here on Lake Pontchartrain, you do have a lot of recreational crabbing and commercial as well. And you can see we're doing pretty good with the catch so far.
that's
This
a good
will
thing,
flip.
right?
Sit
Oh,
right there.
good.
So this is probably no shell. It's probably got decent meat in it, you know.
Okay. So you have to see the dirtier that is. It's
Yeah.
more
What I
valuable
look
meat.
for is what I call dirty armpits. Now this one's probably an old crab, but he's too small. That you know, it's probably about 4.5 inches. Now, that's a good male.
Okay.
That one's probably almost
The
6
keeper.
inches.
Yeah.
And here's a female. You see how it's got the flap? It's very different. In fact, there's a male and a female. You can see how different they
They
are.
hold in hands. Wow.
Yeah.
They were actually, that was the ones that they
I don't
were
think it's quite so friendly.
they were coupled up in the trap when I picked them up.
Yeah.
They said till death do us apart. Like,
All right, we boiling them
But
then.
the V crab, like I said, it's not round. It's a V shape. See if I can find one. Looks like a good male.
Okay. This one is female.
Ooh, that's a nice crab. Whoop, big female right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a monster.
Good male here.
Male?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bubbler. Why do they do the bubbles?
Well, you know, they can breathe on land,
Male.
you know, out of water or in water, but I think when they blow bubbles, it helps. They still have a little water like in the gills, so it creates more oxygen in the water.
That's a nice crab right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
This might be a little female. That's a female, kind of small, but
Holding somebody's hand?
not a virgin. Yeah, the claw broke off. There we go. Nice crab, probably. But
Was that too small?
it
was close.
It was legal, but you know, you can be a little picky. You got plenty of crabs.
Yeah, we got more than enough. The females are.
Female, I mean, big male.
I really want to see what the D crab
Yeah, that's
looks
what I'm.
like.
Yeah,
There you
beautiful.
go.
See?
Oh,
how different it is?
Yeah. Wow.
That's a virgin female crab.
You can't keep those.
No.
So now
As
this
a-
one's under 5 inches, but even if it was over 5,
Yeah.
you got to throw it back.
I mean, it's probably pretty rare.
right.
For a, over
It's like a
5.
really small percentage, you know, but you know, more females in the water.
Now crabs, they only mate once, right?
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
store the semen, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they stay fertilized. Now, I know it's heard the story, but it's probably been a while. But what the biologists say, if you read any book on crabs, and I'm sure you've read a lot, but what they say is when the crabs copulate, this is a male, but then it's a female, they're like this, belly to belly. You know, and the flaps are open,
Yeah.
and when the flaps are open, their sexual organs are exposed.
Yeah.
So they're like that, kind of cradle each other.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like missionary.
Yeah. But what the biologists say is the female crab
Yeah.
is soft when they do that, because they say it's more likely to be successfully fertilized. Plus,
Yeah.
it's also the female is vulnerable when she's soft, so that's probably why too.
They're
Every time
protecting
I've
them.
caught crabs doing it,
Oh, you
both
caught
been
them
hard.
doing
Yes. I'm kidding. Like it has happened probably a
That's
dozen
funny.
times.
Yeah.
It'll be like that. Their flaps are open. Both are hard. And so I've talked to biologists about it, and they don't believe me. And I can take a picture, but you can't tell from the picture that the crab's
Yeah.
hard. You know, they look the same.
we just finished running the crab traps. Ran about 13, and we did pretty good. Got some nice crabs in there. They're gonna be full of meat, so we'll be getting back to the house, getting ready to boil them up.
So this is what we call a crab box, and a lot of people here in Louisiana that live along the coast have them, and it's a way to keep crabs alive over an extended period of time, because if you catch some crabs you may only catch a dozen or two, but that's not enough for what you're trying to accomplish. So this is a way to keep them alive, and you can feed them and also gather a larger number of crabs. That way when you're ready to have a boil you can have 4, 5, or 6 dozen. So it's basically a holding pen for crabs.